up and go get it. All they take is one call, not a dub or a dime on my line, then my number come ringing. Nothing less than a vibe.
Hello everyone, welcome to my channel. In this video I'm going to talk about armor and weapon and black meat Wukong. We are going to start with the bulking armor that is paired with a dark iron staff. So to take advantage of that high def stats that the armor gives, and also together with the Curios and the spirit of the wandering right, we are going to have a very good attack. But you're going to have less critical damage, and also you cannot take advantage of that perfect dodges anymore. So we have to give that away. But as you can see, you are very resilient, so very tanky, do a lot of good damage, and still didn't manage to lose too much life, even if you get attacked a lot of times. So this is about the bulking armor. It's an armor that you can use from the beginning into the end. The next one is the Yaksha King armor that you get after beating the last boss in the chapter 5, and it can be used in the chapter 5 because of that buff that it gives when you are in the burn state. Has pretty good stuff. It can be paired with a stone flash weapon. Has good critical if you put the right curiosities on, and it can be fun to use, especially in the pillar stance. The next one, let's talk about the Centipede armor. This armor is good in the chapter 4 especially because it gets protection against the poison damage, and also gives much more attack during the poison stance, the poison effect. Also you can pair it with the spider celestial staff. It doesn't give too much attack, but it be good to take advantage of that poison state. Also it can be used with the Fuban staff, that it will also be very good. Next one is the bronze armor, that is good if you like to use immobilize a lot. It also looks cool, and why not change armor, because just using one type of armor from the beginning until the end is actually just boring. I like to experiment a lot, so you can use different state. I also tried this armor on the Tiger Vanguard, and it was pretty good. So the Adept Spine also stuff that you're going to get in NG Plus, it's also very good, has very good stats, actually one of the best stats, even if it has less attack than the Stone Flash, has much more critical damage. We are going to see now in the fight against the Tiger, you do a lot of damage, but of course when you going to get hit, you don't have the same resilience like with the bulking armor. Next armor is the Wukong armor, with the Wukong weapon that you're going to get after finishing few bosses in the chapter 6. This is an armor that you can use from the start until the end, and he has to be paired with that weapon also, because if not, you're not going to get that extra bonus. It looks cool, it does very good damage, has good critical, good attack, overall a good weapon to use an armor. The next one that I'm going to talk about is the golden armor, that gives critical damage when you use Spirit's Vessel, and it can be also very good, and it also gives a lot of ki when you do critical hits. So the best weapon to use it with this armor is going to be the Adept Armor that you get in NG Plus, that gives like plus for 25% of critical damage. Next one is the Pilgrim Armor that you get in the beginning of the game, and if you upgrade it at maximum together with some skills, the one that gives much more attack when you run. Also this is the side, the bonus effect from the armor, and together with the Stone Flash or the Adept that gives much more critical, you can do a lot of damage when you sprint towards the enemy, towards the bosses. Also has pretty good stuff, not so high attack as the other one before, but it can be a very good choice. Also, if you have the 6 relics from completing the game and using that Flock of Men spell fully upgraded, you can one-shot a lot of bosses with this skill. As you can see, when you start to run, the staff is going to color in red like you're using a peel of attack enhancement or some critical damage. Next one is the Serpent Armor, that is 3-piece armor of the head. You can choose yourself what to use. I use the Wukong. This can be also with Stone Flash or with the Adept staff. Each one of it is very good. What is good about this armor that you will get healing when you fight bosses in water or fluids, like the tiger boss, for example. When you take damage and your life goes below 50%, you will immediately get healing until the 50%, just half of your life is going to get healed actually, but of course it's not something very bad. It's actually very good. You can see we let her here to take a lot of damage, and now our HP is going back to half. You get more damage, but you're going to get again, so you don't have to use not even one single zip of the grout and still manage to survive bosses. By the way, that fight was NG++. Next one is the Bronze Armor. This I didn't have it upgraded to max, but also if you like to use that rock solid, that block spell that you have, it can be very good together. As a staff, you can use anyone. You can use also the iron staff for defense and curiosity that enhance defense, and then you're going to have much more attack. That depends on you and what kind of styles of fight you have. Curiosities. What kind of curiosities you have to use? Well, depending on what kind of build you have. If you have the Bull King and the Iron Staff, then you should use defense-based curiosity. If you have any other build, you can use critical damage enhancement. You can use attack enhancement. You can use those two combos that do the damage enhancement and damage taken reduction. You can use, if you are in the first place or in the NG+, and you want to go very fast high level, you can also use that XP enhancement curiosity. It's a lot of choices that you can take, and none of them can be very bad. Also you have burn, poison, chill, and any bad effects that you can get, reduction or resistance against them. You have enhanced attack when you have full life, you have enhanced defense when you are in water, you have enhanced defense when you are on fire. So you have a lot of possibilities. This is all about the armor and weapons. Thanks for watching.